heart on your sleeve. Well, you know you won't run, you won't hide, and you jump like the son of a gun. Do not stand in the shadow. 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 Oh lonely, watching people on my wall. Well, my mama and daddy thought they had me fooled. I wasn't thinking, not at all. Well, I got out, not gonna stand in the dark without a light. We're getting lucky if you believe that's the chance to sit and wait. Wow! Do not stand in the shadow. Do not stand in the shadow. Dark and evil in the shadow.
In Wilson, drives car number 52 on the fair lane. Ian, have a look up in the camera there, mate. We're going to take a nice little shot of you. You did have number 1 2 years ago.
That's right.
And I think you're looking forward to it again today.
That's right, I hope so. I hope I can do it again.
You've been on this track several times. You're all the way down from Bendigo. How do you think you'll fare today?
Oh, I should go all right, I think.
Have you seen your draws?
Yeah, some are not too good, some are all right. That's the way it goes, that's car racing.
Well, we wish you all the best, Ian, and hope you have a good day here at Redline Raceway today.
Thanks very much.
Car number 53, this is his first season here at Bendigo and at Redline Raceway, and he's fared pretty well in the last few meetings here at Redline. Mick, how do you reckon you're going to go today?
I know, I'll just give me best chance anyway to see how I go.
The car's going pretty well. I've watched it the last few meetings and it seems to keep up with the rest of the boys. How do you think you'll go against your partner or your Wilson?
Oh, I don't know, bit good for me, I think.
Would you pick anyone today?
Oh, I reckon Sam's going to be the one to beat, I think.
I think he might be too, but I was having a look at a car further down there. Gil from Bendigo also. He's pretty potent, isn't he?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, it'll be a bit of competition for Sam, I suppose.
Okay, Mick, all the best today. Have a great day. Hey, welcome to Redline Raceway. I believe this may be your first time here, is it?
Yeah, first look at it, actually. I've only watched it on a videotape, that's all I've seen of the track.
Well, I see you've got number 2 on your car. You looking forward to that number 1?
Oh, that's what I'll be trying to do.
What about Wilson? Do you think he'll be a bother to you? Have you seen him before?
Yeah, I raced him not long ago at Bendigo, and he gave me a good run. But yeah, I'll see how we go today, I suppose.
Well, we wish you all the best, mate, and we'll see how you fare here at Redline Raceway. All the best, and thank you very much.
This is your big chance to take out the Victorian title. How do you feel? Feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm feeling really confident. Yeah, I've got no worries. I've got it all set up really well. The motor's been modified and should go really well, yes. No worries at all.
They tell me the car went through scrutineering 5 mil under track. Were you very happy with that?
Yeah, it was that last sledgehammer dent that did it. It was really good. Worked out really well, yeah.
And the racing slant 6 that fell over and welded?
Yeah, we had to weld it, the silly thing. It was a Hemi and then it fell over, so we thought, well, we'll turn it on a slant. So it's worked out really well, actually. It's weighted it all to the left-hand side and it's really good.
Well, Gary, we hope you do well today, mate.
Chef, thank you very much.
We also took 4 cars up to Wendouree Village, and we had a very successful promotion up there. We sold a lot of raffle tickets for our car that we got raffled here, the standard saloon. And getting back to the class itself, well, what can you say? Have a look at a few of the cars. It's basically a class where you go out, you buy just an ordinary motor car off the street, one that's been probably a bit banged around, wrecked or whatever, and you build it into what they call a standard saloon. And standard saloon means exactly what they are, standard saloon cars, with the added bars for protection for racing. That's all about all they are, just ordinary racing cars with a few bars in to go out racing. And it is trying to be kept a cheap sport for motor racing. What's a little bit about your car?
Oh, well, it's an LX, 4.2 V8, T-bar auto. I hope the hell the auto holds together. Just standard everything else.
Main thing is, I think I got through the scrutineering anyway.
Yeah, that was my biggest problem.
How do you think you'll go?
Oh, I reckon I'm in with a fair chance. If it goes anything like it did the first meeting.
How'd you draw on the heats?
7, 8 and 3.
7, 8 and 3.
So I should have a good time.
Hello.
Hello. testing.
Tell us about your car. What about
Tell us about your car, Jamie, and how you reckon you're going to go today.
If it doesn't blow up, we'll go all right. You want more?
Yeah, keep coming. Come on. Don't be shy.
I better smile at the camera.
Any other time we can't shut you up.
No, it should go all right if it doesn't blow up.
Through the scrutineering all right?
Yeah, no worries, it's scrutineering.
And what have you got done to it, other than the cage and so forth?
It's just a standard LC Tirana.
You're not going to let any secrets out the bag?
No secrets, mate. Standard.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your car, Cole.
Well, it's a VK Commodore, just running the 202 with a 4-speed.
Got through the scrutiny and all right?
Yeah, no worries. All just one trouble with one of the tyres, so that's about all. Otherwise, it passed, no worries. Yeah.
Actually, Cole's from down Rosedale, aren't you, Cole? Yeah, right. Yeah. And how's the competition been down there this year?
Pretty good, yeah. I've only had out twice, 2 meetings, raced it twice, and I've come twice. I've won it twice, so I don't know, try my chance and see how it goes. A lot of competition, so it should be good for the day.
You might find the sticky clay track up here a bit different, mate.
Yeah, for sure it will be different. We got a lot of loose tracks down there, just sort of sand that. Haven't driven on clay a real lot, but well, we're all here to give it a go anyway, so we'll see how we go.
That's all you can do, mate. Give it your best shot. We have Peter Healy here, ex-Vic 1, last season, Peter, wasn't it? Ex-Vic 1 for the 12 months. And his brother Martin and Danny... Who? Only Church. How do you reckon you're going to go, Martin?
I don't know, I just want to finish the finals.
Well, that's pretty important, I'd say, making the final. How do you reckon you're going to heats?
Oh, well, I hope to get around 5th would do me.
Keep in mind, people, I've raced against this guy too, so I've got a little bit of idea how he's going to go. How do you reckon you're going to go?
I don't know, mate. I'm just trying not to smash it.
Actually, I think today that is the secret. Well, on most race days with this class, I think you've got to drive to survive. If you don't finish a race, how can you win it? So, how'd you draw in the heats?
Pretty good. I've drawn rear in my first one, 7th in the last one. It's outside pole in the middle one.
How'd you draw?
Got a 3rd in the first one, then 7 in the second, and rear field in the last.
Right, and both your cars passed all right, the scrutineering? No problems? Yeah. Right, there we go.
Jose Grizik. No, one more lap. They're not happy with it just yet. The wagon, car number 50, Rick Beck, will want to pull in. If he breaks his formation, it'll be a penalty to the rear of the field. Bring up the rear of the field, it's car 75 from Ballarat, Dale Miller. First time out for Jose Grizik from Rosedale in car number 15. Rob Bruce from Alexander in 125. Alan Richardson in car number 77. It's a 10-lapper, heat number 1. This is a Victorian title going here. Trophies on all the heats, and plus trophy sashes. And I think first over the line in the final gets a nice portable coloured television set. So prizes galore for these guys, and we're into it. Heat number 1 for the Victorian title. And as Jose Grizik from Rosedale in car number 15 has taken the lead from Alexandra 77, Alan Richardson. 3rd place goes to Patterson from Redline in car number 31. Then comes car number 7, Dean Humphreys from Rosedale in car number 7, followed by car number 44, Peter Walters. But have a look at this boy go. Jose Grizik in car number 15. Slipping back quickly is Rick Beck from Bendigo in car number 50, but Jose Grizik in car 15 from Rosedale does it nicely out in front. From 2nd place, Getter Alan Richardson in car number 77. He's followed by Brian Patterson in car number 31. Then comes Peter Walters from Redline in car number 44. Behind him in car number 7 is Dean Humphrey. They're after points, top points to pole for the final later on this afternoon after the interval break. And looking nice and doing it easily, Jose Grizik from Rosedale in car number 15. Alan Richardson from Alexander in 77, not pegging him down at this stage. Patterson in 31 in trouble, as Peter Walters takes him on the outside there in car number 44. He's followed by Rosedale 17, Humphreys, but Jose Grizik from Rosedale in car number 15 doing it nicely. Turn 3 getting a little bit rough down there. It looks a bit chopped up, maybe too much water on it, but it's not slowing these guys down. From Rosedale in car 15, Jose Grizik. He's followed by Alan Richardson in car number 77. Then comes Brian Patterson in 31. Peter Walters in 44. Then comes Dean Humphreys in car number 7. And he's about to be taken, I think it's by car number 75. But no, he puts it up towards the fence there, car 75. That was Dale Miller from Ballarat. Pulling further away, Jose Grizik in car number 15. Jose Grizik does it nicely. Pulls further away now from Alexandra 77, Alan Richardson. Then comes in third place now car number 44. That's Peter Walters driving car number 44. Then Brian Patterson in car number 31. So it should be 15, 77, 44, 31 and 7, 75 at this stage. That's up to about position 6. It's a 10-lapper, so we've still got about 3 or 4 laps to go. And the lead still goes to car number 15, Jose Grizik from Rosedale. Second place from Alexandra, Alan Richardson in car number 77. Then comes car number 44, Peter Walters, followed by Brian Patterson in car number 31. Behind them in 75, there is Dale Miller with 2 laps to go now for Jose Grizik. And we have a new second place getter, and it's Peter Walters in car number 44. He's just taken Alan Richardson from Alexandra in 77. Then comes Brian Patterson for 4th place in car number 31. The white flag. Oh, look at him as they come towards the fence. He's going to make it 3 wide, this Jose Grizik. He's not mucking around. Jose Grizik from Rosedale has taken 2 tail enders. The white flag, he's got half a lap to go. Car 15. Second place now, car number 44. Then car 77. Car 75, car 31, car 7, car number 14, which is the Wayne Dick car now, brings up the rear of the field. Or rear of the field, actually you go to 125 and then 150, car 50. So first over the line, Rosedale car number 15, second Redline car number 44, and third over the line from Alexandra, car number 77, Alan Richardson. So a fine run and well done to first time out on Redline, Jose Grizik from Rosedale in car number 15 in a time of 3:24.78. 3:24.78. Time of 3:24.78. The green is up, we're almost ready to go. Yes, they're not giving them 1 lap this time. Oh, listen to the crunch in the gearboxes as they try to take a gear slippery. It's Hume in car number 85. Looks like he wants to take the lead, but no, it's Gary Monty from Bendigo, and look at him go out of turn number 2. Hume to second place at the moment, maybe not, because car 28, Mick Corelli, has gone to second place. Coming up quickly is Martin Healy in car number 95, and also Darren Hetherington in car number 76 as Hume gets into all sorts of trouble. But it's Gary Monty in car number 9 has taken the lead. Healy on the outside of him in 94, and look at him, sits high. Looks like the high line's got drive too. So Martin Healy has taken the lead in car number 94. Monty to second place, but Darren Hetherington in his Cortina coming up quickly on the outside in car number 76. And Monty gets a little bit untidy out of turn number 4. But that's Rick Bell from Maui in car number 54. Alexandra, rather, in car 54. Goes to third place from Monty, falling back in car number 9. Then Corelli in car number 28. Wilson starting to work his way up now in car number 52. He'll have to do better than that if he wants to win the title. Martin Healy does it nicely in 94. Hetherington second in car 76. Then from Alexandra in car number 54, that's Rick Bell. He's followed by Gary Monty from Bendigo in car number 9. Then Corelli in car number 28. Wilson in 52. Then comes from Ballarat, John Horgan in car number 11. Mike Hume in car number 85. In car 17, that's Tom Johnson from Maui. Sitting behind him is Dean Marshall from Redline in car number 56. And bringing up the rear of the field from Ballarat in 44, it's Stephen Murphy. Healy heads them at the moment in this 10-lapper. First heat for these guys. Hetherington in his Cortina sits behind him in car number 76. They're a little bit clear of Rick Bell from Alexander in car number 54. Wilson moving up now to fourth place in car number 52. 94, 76, 54 for 1, 2 and 3. The big Fairlane starts to make his move now, car 52. 44, Stephen Murphy from Ballarat goes to the infield. That's still Martin Healy in 94. Darren Hetherington in car number 76. They're followed by car 54 from Alex Rick Bell. Then comes Wilson from Bendigo. He's looking at the high line. He goes the outside of Bell into turn number 1. He's got the power. It's the V8 versus the 6. and Bell takes him towards the fence out of turn number 2, but no contact. So there'll be no penalty. It's Healy, Hetherington, Bell, Wilson, Bell back to 3rd, Wilson back to 4th. Then comes Mick Corelli in car number 28. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then comes Monty in car number 9. That's Gary Monty from Bendigo. He's followed by Mike Hume. Then Tom Johnson in car number 17. He's followed by car number 56 is Dean Marshall, and bringing up the rear is Horgan in car number 11. 2 laps to go. It's Healy in car number 94. Second place to Hetherington in car number 76. Third place still to car number 54, Rick Bell. The white has gone up. There's less than a lap to go. It's Healy, Hetherington. Wilson now is gone. He's got him on the outside. Wilson in car number 52. Bell will come back at him as Wilson goes high. He'll lose it, Wilson. No, Bell has to brake for some reason and loses. Then comes Corelli in car number 28, Monty in car number 9, Mike Hume in car number 85. Then car number 7 from Moe. He's followed by car number 56, and John Horgan brings up the rear of the field in car number 11. That was heat 1B. 1A has been run. 1B just completed, and a fine win to Martin Healy from Redline in car number 94. From Ballarat, from Redline rather, Darren Hetherington second in car number 76. From Bendigo, Ian Wilson in car number 52. A good tussle with Rick Bell from Alex in car number 54. Then comes Corelli in car number 28. He was followed by Gary Monty in car number 9. Then come Mike Hume in 85, followed by Moe, car number 17, Tommy Johnson. Then come car number 56 from Redline, Dean Marshall, followed by Ballarat 11. And that's John Horgan. And that time was a 3:30.50. 3:30.50. The first heat went in a time of 3:24.78. Second heat at 3:30.50, so 6 seconds the difference. Position, James Gill. Behind him, Honeychurch in car number 93. Then comes Des Littlehales in car number 73. Behind him, Purdy in 39. Then comes Gary Hamlin in 202. Behind him in car number 11, Ashley Fife from Rosedale. And they get a drop of the flag immediately. Steve Matthews bursts into turn number 1 in car number 90. Looks like the little car number 17, the Datsun of James Gills, could not get going from the start. Maybe too wet. Let's see if he can build up. So it's Matthews in car number 90 from Gill in car number 17. Then comes Cozzy in car number 70. 79 coming through rather quickly there is Darryl Reeves in car 79. On the outside of him is Stephen Henrich in car number 240. And Mick Purdy already out in car number 39. Looks like he's got a bash somewhere in the front side. So Mick Purdy rides it out in turn number 3. Is he safe there? I don't know. Pushcar going to get out there and have a look, see if we can get him off. But it's car number 90, Steve Matthews, does it nicely at this stage. In second place, Gill in car number 17. In third place, but back, it's Darryl Reeves from Ballarat in car number 79. 1, 2 and 3, but 1 and 2 well clear. 3 and 4 with a bit of a tussle there. Coming up quickly on him there in car 240 is Stephen Henrich. Behind Henrich in car number 70 we have John Cozzy. Then car 202 is Gary Hamlin. He's followed by car number 11, Ashley Fife. Then Honeychurch in 93, Littlehales in 73, then in car number 51, Russell Warner. The Purdy car out of it, that'll be disappointing for Mick Purdy. But at the moment, it's Redline 90, Steve Matthews. He's followed by Gill in car number 17. Then comes 79. That's Darryl Reeves. He's followed by car 240. Then car 70. 202, 11, Honeychurch in 93, Littlehales in 73, then car number 51, but it's Matthews pulling well clear now in car number 90. It's a 10-lapper. In second place, Gill in car number 17, that's James Gill. He's followed by Darryl Reeves in car number 79. Behind Reeves in 79, we have Gary Hamlin in car... No, it's car 240. That's Stephen Hendricks in car number 240. Then comes car number 70, John Cozzy. Behind him in car 202 is Gary Hamlin. Then comes car number 11, Ashley Fyfe, followed by Danny Honeychurch in car number 93, Des Littlehales in 73, and then Russell Warner from Moe in car number 51. There's 2 laps to go for Matthews in car number 90. James Gill second in car number 17. Then comes car 79, Darryl Reeves. He's followed by car number 240, Stephen Hendricks. Car number 70, John Cozzy. Car 202 next, Gary Hamlin. Behind Hamlin in car number 93. Well, we have car number 11 next. That's Ashley Fyfe in car number 11. The white flag. Checkered flag coming up now for Matthews in car number 90. About to catch up to the tail enders. So it's Matthews in car number 90, first over the line. Second from Bendigo. Gill in car number 17. Whoa, and there's a go, but it's Reeves in car number 79 from Ballarat. Then car number 240, and so on down the line as we have Honeychurch at his front end crunch in car number 93. Mick Purdy out early in car number 39, so let's hope he can get that mobile, for he's got 2 more rounds of heats to go, and by gee, he's going to have to go well on those to get anywhere. But a good run, and first over the line, Steve Matthews in car number 90, first over the line. He's followed by Bendigo's 17, and that was James Gill. Followed by Ballarat 79, Darryl Reeves. Then from Alex in car number 240, Stephen Hendricks. He was followed in by car number 70, John Cozzy. Then come 202 from Alex, Gary Hamlin. Rosedale 11 next, Ashley Fyfe. He was followed by Danny Honeychurch in car number 93. Des Littlehales in car number 73. And then Russell Warner bringing up the rear of the field from Moe, I think he is Russell Warner in car number 51. A fine win, a time of 3:21.66, 3:21.66, so we've got a better time, 3:21.66. First heat win in a time of 3:24.78. Second heat 3:30.50. Third heat 3:21.66. So Redline 90 at the moment, doing it nicely. Michael Latch, I think, is drawn in that heat from Redline. On pole position behind him, that's David Jacoby from Redline in car 15, Steve Trainer from Redline in car number 22, then comes Colin Stewart from Rosedale in car number 5, behind him from Redline, Mark Randall in car number 78. Bad draw for Randall, very competitive. Outside, Mick Llewellyn from Bendigo in 53, Damien Bodger in 9, Wayne Slade in car number 2, Darren Cravino from Bendigo in 94, and Jamie Cockrell from Redline in car number 2. Let's keep an eye on this one. He's been very competitive so far this season. That season 90-91. We are ready to roll. The green is up. It's Michael Latch on the pole in car number 80. On the outside of him, it's Mick Llewellyn in with a chance now in car number 53 from Bendigo. Behind him, young Damien Bodger out for his first season. I think this is his third race meeting now in car number 9. On the inside of him, it's David Jacoby, also very competitive. Then Trainer on the outside of him. Vic 2, Wayne Slade. We get a green. They're happy. They let it go. Mick Llewellyn on the outside in the HQ Holden. Will he take the lead from Michael Latch in car number 80? Neck to neck into turn 1, turn 2 as they come out. That's Mick Llewellyn with a better drive as he takes the lead now in car number 53. Michael Latch second in car number 80. He's followed by Steve Trainer in car number 22. Then comes Jacoby, and Slade makes his move now as young Damien Bodger loses control in turn 3 and 4. Gets it back. He has to finish to get points. That's Mick Llewellyn in 53. Boy, he's driving well. Then comes Michael Latch in car number 80, followed by Stephen Trainer in 22. And there comes Vic 2, Wayne Slade on the outside. They've got plenty of drive, the track in perfect condition. Slade takes the move on the outside, and look at him go from 4th to 2nd in half a lap as he goes. No, well, he didn't quite make it. He backs off a little bit in turn number 1. He'll take over out of turn number 2, and here he comes. Look out, Llewellyn, the leader in car number 53. Wayne Slade second in car number 2. Then comes Michael Latch, and here he comes, young Jamie Cockrell in car number 11. From rear outside, he goes to 4th place. He's caught behind Michael Latch. Stephen Trainer takes him on the outside. Cockrell loses a bit of ground. He's gone to 5th place at this stage, but he should be able to pick down Michael Latch in car number 80. But look at this Llewellyn go in 53. He's well clear of the rest of the field. 2nd place to Wayne Slade in car number 2. Trainer in 22. Latch in car 80. Cockrell goes the outside, and that's the way to go at the moment in car number 11. Sitting behind him, Mark Randall in car number 78. Jacoby falling back a little bit in car number 15 and expected a bit more out of this boy as Cockrell still on the outside. Michael Latch on the inside. Cockrell out drives him in turn number 3. We'll go to 4th place now. He's in pursuit of Stephen Trainer in car number 22, but Llewellyn does it nicely out in front in car number 53 from Bendigo. 2nd place Wayne Slade in car number 2. 3rd place at the moment to Stephen Trainer in 22. Cockrell in car number 11. Here comes Mark Randall, sits on his tail now in car number 78. Followed by Michael Latch, coming up quickly now from Rosedale. Colin Stewart in car number 5, the Commodore. Behind him, Jacoby in car number 15. Darren Cravino in car number 94. And Damien Bodger brings up the rear of the field there in car number 9. 53 to 22. And Randall gets through on the inside of Cockrell. Trainer up a little bit high. Will Randall get through? I don't know, but he's taken Cockrell, so Cockrell falls back a place in costly points lost just then. He'll have to come back at him. He had it. 2 to go. Mick Llewellyn in 53. Wayne Slade second in car number 2. Then comes Stephen Trainer in car number 22, followed by Mark Randall in car number 78. Cockrell in car number 11. Trainer won't move off the pole. He's up a little bit high. Randall with a chance. The V8. Can he sneak through on the inside? No, the gate is shut. But Trainer's hard into turn number 3. He'll go a little bit high. He catches the tail there of Mark Randall in car number 78. So Mark Randall goes to 3rd place in car number 78. Then comes Steve Trainer in car number 22. Cockrell in car number 11. And the checkered flag comes up for Mick Llewellyn. The gap closed by Mick's Wayne Slade, but it's too late. So then comes 78, 22, 11. Michael Latch in car number 80. Car 5, 15, 94 and 9. That's Redline 15. Moe car number 5 as they go down the list. So first over the line, Mick Llewellyn in car number 53.
What's your group number?
Mark Randall in car number 78 has been penalised 1 placing. I don't know what for. Thought it was Steve Trainer's fault in car number 22. Everybody's saying he nudged. What a load of bull. Bad luck, Mark Randall in car number 78. You've been penalised 1 place. You go from 3rd to 4th in a time of 3:22.72. 3:22.72. So the best time at the moment to car number 90 from Redline, Steve Matthews, has got a time of 3:21.66. The track holding up nicely, a nice sprinkle of water. B Modified Productions and Mini Rods lined up out there. A set of Mini Rods are next on the list to come out for their first event. So a win so far goes to, in heat number 1, goes to Jozo Grizik from Rosedale. A win in heat number 2 to Martin Healy in car number 94. Then from Redline in car number 90 is Steve Matthews, and Mick Llewellyn from Bendigo in car number 53 for a win. So things in with a chance to take a win would be handy for him. He's already got a 4th. He did have a 3rd. He was penalised 1, so he's gone to 4th. A win here would be very handy. But Darren Cravino, Cockrell, anyone out there may have something to say about that.
I said, I was sauce and pie.
Right, there, straight into it. Randall takes the lead in car number 78. Mark Randall has taken the lead from Cockrell, running second. Can he peg him down? The V8 versus the 6. The V8 out in front. The little Holden 6 running in second place. Then comes Patterson, goes on the outside of Cravino. That's Brian Patterson, untidy, around he goes, puts himself around, and he comes onto the oncoming traffic. Look at the mess he's making out there. Brian Patterson, we're racing under yellow. We'll have a restart. Brian Patterson untidy in turns 3 and 4. Got around, shunted into the side of, I think it was the Cravino car, car number 94, Wayne Slade's car. Big complete restart. We'll have a complete restart on this one. Yellow come out early. Bit of damage there created by car number 31. He'll be sitting it out. That's Brian Patterson. Even if he returns, he bought the yellow one, will be rear of the field. I'm not sure where he started from in that one. But Mark Randall had got away. Now we have a complete restart. Officials trying to get some panel work off the Brian Patterson car. If he can still compete from the rear of the field, he can still pick up valuable points. They may let him run. We'll wait and see. Randall on the outside in car number 78. Behind him, Wayne Slade in car number 2. Cockrell in car number 11. From Alexandra, we have Alan Richardson in car number 77. On the outside of him, it looks like that's Rick Beck in car number 50. And behind car 17 from Maui is Tom Johnson. On the outside of him, I'm not sure the number of the car there. I think it might be the Rob Bruce car, 125. And now Brian Patterson bringing up the rear of the field in car 31. Randall, can he do it again in car number 78? Yes. Wayne Slade and Cockrell go with him on the outside there of Darren Cravino in car number 94. Cockrell sits now almost on the tail of Mark Randall in 78. Third place to Darren Cravino, but coming up quickly there is Alan Richardson in car number 77. Also doing well is Tom Johnson in car number 17 from Maui. Wayne Slade has fallen further back as he gets a bit of a whack on the tail there by Brian Patterson in car number 31. 78-11, and have a look at them, 3 wide in turn number 1. It's car number 17, Tom Johnson, comes out the best. So he goes to third place, and it's Darren Cravino, and only by a whisker from Bob Bruce in car 125. Now Wayne Slade starting to make his move again in car number 2, but Mark Randall pulls away there in car number 78. Cockrell sits behind him in car number 11, can't close the gap, waiting for a mistake. Third place from Maui in car number 17 is Tom Johnson. Then comes 125, Rob Bruce from Alexandra, gets in a little bit of a trouble there. Now going into fourth place, it's Alan Richardson in car number 77. Fifth place to Darren Cravino from Bendigo in 94, and trying to sneak through on the inside of him is Rob Bruce in 125. But Randall starts to open the gap now on Cockrell in car number 11, running second from car number 17 from Maui, Tommy Johnson. Then comes from Alex car 77, Alan Richardson, followed by Alex 125, Rob Bruce, and coming through again, Vic 2, Wayne Slade makes his move, went with the leaders early, then lost a lot of ground. But Randall pulls further away now in car number 78. Second place get a Cockrell in car number 11. Third place to Maui, car number 17. Then comes Alex 77, Victorian 2, followed by Alex 125, Bendigo 94, Redline 31. And then in car number 50 from Bendigo, bring up the rear field is Rick Beck. But Mark Randall does it nicely. Redline 78 as the tyre is being worn out badly there on the Patterson car as it screeches coming under the commentary box. Mark Randall in 78 pulls away now. Cockrell can sit there, just save and conserve his car for one more heat in a final. Mark Randall, 78 lead in second place. Redline 11, third place going to car number 17 from Maui. Fourth place to Alex 77. Then comes Vic 2, Wayne Slade. They're followed by Brian Patterson in car number 31. But the lead and doing it nicely, catching up with the tail enders could be costly. He's lost time. Cockrell starts to close the gap. He's seen it. Have a look at him, 3 wide out of turn number 4. Nowhere for Randall to go in car number 78. He's stuck. He makes it 4 wide into turn number 1, and have a look at him. Cockrell sits right on his tail now. Randall was caught right up there with Cravino in car number 94 in the Bendigo and Alex car, and now Cockrell in with a chance to take a win after that one. Mark Randall wouldn't be happy with that situation. They did not open the gap as a white flag comes up. First at the moment, Randall. Cockrell second in car number 11. Third place to Moe, car number 17. Then comes Wayne Slade in car number 2 as Alex 77 has gone down. Then comes car number 31 as they've taken the checkered flag. 51.25. Goodness gracious, I'm trying to keep score myself here, but for mine, Randall first over the line in car number 78. Second, Jamie Cockrell in car number 17. Then from Moe in car number, Cockrell in car number 11. Then Moe 17, Tom Johnson. Then come Vic 2, Wade Slade. He was followed by Alex 77, Alan Richardson. Then comes Brian Patterson in 31. He's followed in by car number 50 next, Rick Beck, and 125. Bring up the rear of the field in a time of 3:19.17. I think we've got a better time. Yes, we have. 3:19.17. 3:19.17, and that goes to Mark Randall. Congratulations, Mark. And in time of 3:19.17. First over the line, Cockrell would have only been a second or so behind him there. Second place in car number 11 from Redline, Jamie Cockrell. And third from Moe, Tom Johnson. Ini Centura, car number 17. Third over the line, followed by Wayne Slade. Next in car number 2. Moe, car 90 in 9. Damien Bodger in 9. Ashley Fife in 11. David Jacoby 15. Jose Grizik in car number 15. Not sure where he's starting off from this time. Looks like he's got rear of the field draw this time. All heats were drawn. It's Russell Warner from Moe on pole position in car number 51. Bodger in car number 9, sitting around about 5th place at this stage. Stephen Trainer in car number 22, starting to work his way through. Mick Llewellyn in car number 53, already with a win under his belt. Can he fight his way through? It's 51 from Moe in trouble. Russell Warner has spun out. We've got another spin out in turn number 4. No penalty by the stewards at the moment. That's car number 11, Ashley Fife. Can he get it mobile to get back onto the circuit? He needs to finish to get points. Stephen Trainer coming up quickly in car number 22. So the lead at the moment to Gary Hamblin from Alexander in car 202. He's followed by Stephen Henrich in car number 40. Then comes Michael Latch in car number 80. Stephen Trainer trying to take him on the outside in 22 and coming up quickly now. Jose Grizik from Rosedale in car number 15, already with a win. He needs a good placing. He wants to get in the top 4. He's carrying a passenger. I don't know if that's such a good move, carrying that extra weight. Maybe he needs it now. He's going in the opposite direction. But the lead still to Gary Hamblin from Alex in car 202. Michael Latch goes into second place in car number 80. Stephen Trainer in trouble as Jose Grizik from Rosedale comes through on the inside of him and goes to 4th place. 3rd place to Stephen Henrich in car 240. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are all locked together, even far back as 11. There's not that much in at this stage, and there's the move by Michael Latch in car number 80. Michael Latch in car number 80 goes to the outside front on the outside of Gary Hamblin, takes the lead. So it's 80, 202, then 240. Stephen Trainer comes back at Jose Grizik. And we have a spin out by young Damien Bodger in car number 9 in turn number 2. He's got it mobile. He'll pull out of the way and clear the traffic. Tail end has just gone past. Michael Latch, leader in car number 80. Second place at the moment is Stephen Henrich in car number 240. Then we have a tussle between Rosedale 15, Jose Grizik, Stephen Trainer in 22, and have a look at them. They're all over the place. It's Brian Jacoby in car number 15, also right in there with them. But Latch the leader in car number 80. Whoa, here's a tussle in front of the commentary box. Now you see him, now you don't. Do we get a caution flag? You can't see going into turn number 1. It's starting to thin out. Will it thin out quick enough? The brakes are hit hard. Can't see into turn number 1 as the yellow goes. We have a yellow. Yellow flag has gone up. Go back with about 3 laps to go. The leader was Michael Latch in car number 80. A spin out by Moe, car number 15 there. Jose Grizik was just working up his way in the field there. Had a run in with car 240, I think it was a Stephen Henrich car. Now the girls have to work out the placings. We have to reline them up. I think it's the first big stoppage we've had in the heats. We'll let the girls work it out. We'll be back in just a moment. No, that's bad luck. We've got 3 laps to go. Michael Latch leads in car 80. Second place to Gary Hamlin in 2:02. Three down, 7 completed. So it's 3 to go. Michael Latch the leader. Second place from Alex, Gary Hamlin in car 2:02. Then from Redline, David Jacoby in car number 15. Behind Stephen Trainer, we have car number 56. Behind Llewellyn in 53. Then comes Ashley Fife in car number 11. Bodger in car number 9, and bringing up the rear of the field, Russell Warner in car number 51. David Jacoby wants the points, and look at him go on the outside of Michael Latch. Michael Latch had this sewn up with only, he was coming around for the white flag before the yellow went up. Can he hold him at bay? Michael Latch in car number 80. David Jacoby in 15 as they fight coming out of turn number 4. It's Michael Latch, David Jacoby, Stephen Trainer. Then comes car number 56, Dean Marshall, followed by 2:02. He was running second. He's fallen right back in the field. They'll be coming around for the white flag. It's Michael Latch in car number 80. Can he hold it by David Jacoby in car number 15? Then Stephen Trainer in 22. Marshall Dean in car number 56. Then comes car 2:02 as the white goes up. It's car 80. Then Redline 15. They're followed now by Marshall in car number 56, Stephen Trainer in 22. Then comes Hamlin in car 2:02, Llewellyn in 53. And Damien Bodger in car number 9 just slides over the field now with a fine win going to Michael Latch from Redline in car number 80. Second place went to David Jacoby in car number 15. Third place went to Dean Marshall in car number 56. Then comes Steve Trainer in car number 22. 22.81, 3:22.81. Not good enough because our best time at the moment is to Mark Randall in a 3:19.17. 3:19.17. Another sprinkle of water and we'll get underway with heat 2C. 2C. So on pole, Stephen Murphy, car number 44. Then behind him, it's Darren Hetherington in car number 76. Then from Bendigo, James Gill in car number 17, Danny Honeychurch in 93, and then Colin Stewart from Rosedale in car number 5. On the outside, Martin Healy in 94, in with a great chance on this one. Behind him, Morgan in car number 11, John Horgan in car number 11. He's followed by Des Littlehales in 73. Then I think it's Rick Bell in car 54. Yes, it is, and have a look on the outside. Darryl Reeves makes his move in car number 79. So Healy has taken the lead. Martin Healy in second place. Darren Hetherington bit untidy out of turn number 2. So John Horgan in car number 11 from Ballarat takes him on the outside as they go into turn number 3. But it's Martin Healy in 94. Horgan in car number 11. Hetherington in 76. Then comes Bendigo 17 Gill. He's followed by Alexander car number 54. And that's Rick Bell in car number 54, where he's having a tussle there with Darryl Reeves from Ballarat in car number 79. Then comes Ballarat 44, Stephen Murphy. Behind them, Little Hales in car number 73. Danny Honeychurch in car number 93, and Colin Stewart bringing up the rear of the field in car number 5. Morgan in pursuit of the Healy car. Just trying to remember where he come in his first heat. Come in fifth in his first heat, Horgan from Ballarat in car number 11. Have a look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are locked together coming out of turn number 4. It's still Healy. He leads. Martin Healy in car number 94. Horgan in trouble as Darren Hetherington gets through on the inside of him in car number 76. Horgan goes the outside of the Healy car. Healy in 94. Horgan in 11. Hetherington in 76. Then comes James Gill in car number 17, followed by Darrell Reeves in 79. Then in car number 54, we've got Rick Bell running in about 7th place. Martin Healy, a little bit of breathing space. James Gill starting to sneak through from Bendigo in car number 17. Didn't do too well in his first heat, but he's starting to get it fired up now. In car number 17, the Ultra Shell 17 goes to 2nd place. Darren Hetherington gives him a bit of a shunt in the tail and says, look out, Sonny, I'm sitting right behind you. It's Healy, Gill, Hetherington, Reeves, then Horgan rather, starting to fall back a little bit, and sitting behind him there is Rick Bell in car number 54. Circuit starting to harden up, it's gone dry. Car number 94, Martin Healy still leads the Ultra Tune 17, driven by James Gill from Bendigo. Darren Hetherington sits behind him in car number 76, followed by Del Reeves in 79. Horgan in car number 11. Then comes Rick Bell in car number 54, and they're followed then by Ballarat 44, which is Steve Murphy. Behind him, Des Littlehales in car number 73. Danny Honeychurch in car 93. And bringing up the rear of the field, Colin Stewart in car number 5. Still about 3 laps to go, and it's Martin Healy from Redline in car number 94. Should take it out. Can he take it out? We'll find out. No, he can't, because on the outside, James Gill was about to make his move from Bendigo. Darren Hetherington in car number 76. Now comes the outside, and the move's on coming out of turn number 4. It's Healy, Gill, 2 laps to go. They'll be coming for the white flag. It's still Martin Healy, James Gill from Bendigo in 17. Then Darren Hetherington and Gill with a chance to slip through on the inside, but Martin Healy, no, he closes the gap. He'll see the white flag. He'll stay to the pole line. Gill to 2nd place. Hetherington to 3rd, still fighting the outside. It's the Holden, the Datsun, and then the Cortina. Martin Healy. Then we have Bendigo 17 for 2nd place. Then 76 from Redline. He'll be followed by 54. 44 from Ballarat. Des Littlehales in car number 73. 93 and 5. And a win goes to Martin Healy in car number 94, first over the line. James Gills from Bendigo 2nd in car number 17. Darren Hetherington from Redline in car number 76 for 3rd. He was then followed by car number 54, Rick Bell. Behind Rick Bell was Ballarat 44, and that was Stephen Murphy. He was followed in by Des Littlehales in car number 73, then Danny Honeychurch in 93, and Colin Stewart bringing up the rear of the field in car number 5. But a fine win. 2 wins now to Martin Healy in car number 94. In a time of 3:26.95, 3:26.95, a little bit slow. But he hung in there, usually carries the passenger, Wood End Racing Team. Martin Healy first over the line from Bendigo, James Gill 2nd in car number 17. I think for mine today, running for a Victorian title, I would not be running a passenger. That extra weight you got to carry can be costly. It's warm, hot, cars would be running hot. Darren Hetherington having a good day today in car number 76. He now has a 3rd and a 2nd, so he'll be at the moment in the top half dozen at least. Time it's Wayne Dick in his new car, car number 14. Behind him in 44, his old car, is Peter Walters. Behind him is Mick Corelli in car number 28, Mick Purdy in 39, Ian Wilson in 52 on the outside. Trying to pick up who's coming through on the outside here. I think it's a Moe or a Rosedale car. It's Rosedale 7. That's Dean Humphrey in Rosedale 7. I didn't even have him on my list, so I don't know where I went wrong there. Yes, he's down there all right. Looks like I've missed him. But anyway, we've got him down now. We'll see how he fares in this one. But on pole position, Wayne Dick in car number 14. On the outside of him, Dean Humphreys in car number 7 from Rosedale. The green is gone, they're into it, and Wayne Dick gets untidy. So does Ray Halesworth. Wayne Dick's old car rather, with Peter Walters driving it, or behind the wheel in car number 44. He loses ground. On the outside goes car number 75. Dale Miller shoots to the lead. And here comes Steve. Oh, Steve Matthews has just been cut off, and Steve Matthews is into the fence. They've just ripped the pit gate open. That's going to make it interesting. Bit of chain will be required down there. Steve Matthews got tied up there with the car 44, Peter Walters' car. They were cut off. They were shooting through on the outside. So that'll be Peter Walters out of action for the day. Clouded straight into the gate. Steve Matthews lucky to still be mobile. Bad luck, well presented car. Pulled out in the first. No, he's not. He's coming up to talk to somebody. Well, it looks like just turning the car around. It looks like he may be contesting it yet. I thought maybe he was going to pull out when he headed towards the centre. We'll wait and see. Well, they'll have a look at the gate. It may only need a chain now to hold it back, but that was Peter Walters in car number 44 straight into the front side of the gate. And Dale Miller in car 75, Steve Matthews in car number 90. I'll have a look at his car when he comes around, see if he's got any steering trouble as he comes out of turn number 4 now. The green hasn't gone, it's gone now, the race is on, it's a 10-lapper. Not a great deal on his tyre, he's only just lost a bit of panel work over the side, so Steve Matthews should be okay. He's got to win, he'll be battling for higher points. They lead at the moment to Wayne Dick in car number 14, then comes Mick Corelli in car number 28. He's followed by Mick Purdy in 39, Dale Miller in 75, then from Rosedale in car 17, Humphreys. Behind Humphreys we have Mike Hume in car number 85, Wilson falling back a little bit in car number 52, and bringing up the rear of the field is John Cossie in car number 70 as someone cuts the pole, makes a mess down out of turn number 2. It's still Wayne Dick in car number 14, Mick Corelli in car number 28, Dale Miller in 75, Steve Matthews now making his move in car number 90, Purdy in car number 39. Mike Hume next in car number 85, followed by Dean Humphreys from Rosedale in car number 7, as Wilson takes him on the outside in car number 52. He's going to have to work a bit harder, Wilson in 52. He's got to get up some higher placings. It's Wayne Dick, 14. Mick Corelli in car number 28. Then comes Dale Miller in 75, Steve Matthews in car number 90, Purdy in 39, and Mike Hume in car number 85. We'll stay with the leader, and there he comes into turn 3, out of it, into 4, and coming out the front side of it. The leader is car number 14, Wayne Dick with his new car. Second place to Mick Corelli Jr., third place to Dale Miller. Fourth place to Steve Matthews, sits on the tail there of Miller. Then comes Mick Purdy in 39, starting to blow a little bit of smoke. Mike Hume behind him in 85. Then comes Ian Wilson in car number 52. They're followed then by Moe 7, which is Dean Humphreys. Behind Dean Humphreys we have car number 70, and that's John Cossie bringing up the rear of the field. 14 should take this one out, Redline 14. Second place to Mick Corelli in car number 28. Then Dale Miller in car number 75, and Steve Matthews in all sorts of trouble in car number 90. It slowed right down. Mick Purdy passes him, Mike Hume passes, and then also Ian Wilson with the opportunity to go through. Has he got it up, or has he just lost a gear? Maybe he's just lost a gear. No, sounding a little bit sick as he come under the box. A red light up on the dash. Maybe she's got hot. First place still to Wayne Dick in car number 14. Second place to Mick Corelli in car number 28. Third place to Dale Miller in car number 75. Mick Purdy running in fourth place in car number 39, blowing a lot of smoke out of it. He had transmission trouble early on in the day. It started to slip on him, maybe that's why the smoke already. It's still Wayne Dick in 44, Mick Corelli in 28, Dale Miller in 75 with 2 laps to go. Then comes Mick Purdy in 39, Mike Hume in 85, Wilson in 52, Steve Matthews in 90. Then Dean Humphreys from Moe in car number 7, Rosedale rather, and he's followed by Cossie bringing up the rear of the field in car number 10. They've taken the white flag, or it's coming up now. So it's 14, 28, 75. Then Mick Purdy in car number 39, followed by Mike Hume in car number 85. Wilson in car number 52. Steve Matthews getting worse and worse as he's about to be taken now by Dean Humphreys from Rosedale in car number 7. We'll wait and see how they fare. The checkered flag, good run there by car number 14, Wayne Dick. Corelli second in 28, Dale Miller third in car number 75. Then comes Mick Purdy in 39, Mike Hume in 85, Ian Wilson in 52, Then comes Rosedale 7, followed by car number 90. And will he take it, or will 70 pip him on the line? Who was first over, 90 or 70? 47 or 55. So that was a good run there by Wayne Dick in car number 14, his new car, and he just purchased it first time out. Second, Mick Corelli in car number 28, then Dale Miller next in 75, followed by Mick Purdy in 39, Mike Hume in car number 85, Ian Wilson in car number 52, Dean Humphreys in car number 7. Then come bad luck to car number 90, which was driven by Steve Matthews, was well up with the leaders, and then all of a sudden something went wrong, and then car number 70 bringing up the rear of the field in that one, John Cozzi, in a time, well, although we've got a new best time, a 3:17.84. 3:17.84 goes to Wayne Dick in car number 44. 2 seconds better, just a fraction under 2 seconds better, of the time of 3:19.17 by Mark Randall. So Circuit must be holding up rather well for him. A new 10-lapper. Best time of 3:17.84, and that goes to Wayne Dick in car number 14. So that's a bit of bad luck for car number 15. There'll be no time for a tyre change now. Once that happens, he goes to the centre and he's out. Looks like somebody's left the wheel nuts off, I would say. I guess maybe he's lucky and we're lucky in a way that it's fallen off now. Send the cars around, fellas. We'll get them out of the way, get the tow truck to hook up the Jose Cozzi car, and that puts him out of contention for the Victorian title for Standard Saloons here at Redline Raceway this afternoon, because he won't qualify because of the fact that there are 2 starts, 2 non-finishes. So that's bad luck for Jose, who won his first heat comfortably, was doing reasonably well in his second heat, and now he's put out with a tyre that's just come off in his third heat. So that's bad luck for car number 15 from Rosedale, Jose Grizzig, all the way down. And now with a bit of bad luck, he's just lost the front left-hand wheel. Truck has gone to the infield. Bring him round at a nice pace, Colin Stewart in car number 5. I have a drop of the flag. Wayne Slade with a Centura on the outside with a little bit more power, goes to the lead. From Maui, Rosedale 5, Colin Stewart, third place at the moment to Tom Johnson in car number 17. Gary Monty from Bendigo on the outside in car number 9 on Russell Warner in car 51. Then comes Martin Healy in 94, Mark Randell in car number 78, Dale Miller in 75, and bringing up the rear of the field, Rob Bruce in Alex 125. But it's Wayne Slade, car number 2 at the moment, out in front from car number 5, Colin Stewart. In third place, car number 17, Tom Johnson, followed by Gary Monty in car number 9. Healy makes a move now on the outside of Russell Warner in car number 51. Coming through with him there, Mark Randall in car number 78, then Dale Miller in car number 75. And still Rob Bruce at the rear of the field in 125, 1 and 2, clearing out a little bit now. Wayne Slade in car number 2 is leading Colin Stewart from Rosedale in car number 5. Then from Rosedale next in from Maui in car number 17, Tom Johnson, followed by Martin Healy. He's to 4th place. He could sit there and it'd be pretty for him. That might give him pole position. He's not happy. He wants to go on the outside there of Tom Johnson in car number 17. Johnson up a little bit high. Healy with a chance to sneak through on the inside. He can't afford to muck around. Behind him there we have Gary Monty in car number 9 and coming up quickly now Mark Randall in car number 78. It's Wayne Slade. In pursuit of him, Colin Stewart. In third place, Tom Johnson in 17, and Martin Healy now makes the move on the outside. It's starting to dry up quickly. Martin Healy on the outside of Tommy Johnson in car number 17. Can he outpace him? No, he won't as they go into turn number 3. Up at the rear of the field, going under the box, Rob Bruce from Alex 125. It's Wayne Slade, Colin Stewart, then Tom Johnson. Martin Healy still sits on the outside of him. He's doing it the hard way. He's going the long way on the outside. Will he get the traction? Looks like he may. No, he won't. Johnson still pegs him going down the back chute into turn number 3. 1 and 2 about to catch up to the tail end of Rob Bruce in 125. Slade the leader. In second place, Stewart. Third place, Johnson. Fourth place, Healy. Then comes Gary Monty, and now it's Mark Randell making his move on the outside in car number 78 as Healy loses a little bit of ground in turn number 1. In 2, he's still just sitting on the outside of him, a little bit behind as he gets boxed in by the tail car. Now will car number 17 trying to come through on the inside. Lucky Lucky Healy in 94, read the race well. And I guess lucky for Tommy Johnson in car number 17 just put his wheel over the pole, but they were passing a slower car and he gained no advantage. The lead still to Wayne Slade in car number 2, sitting right on his tail, Colin Stewart in car number 5. Slade up high, 2 laps to go. Stewart in second place. Third place to Healy. This will just about set him pole position, I think. Fourth place to Dale Miller. Fifth place to Gary Monty. Sixth place to car number 78, Mark Randell. He's not happy with that. He's coming through on the inside of Gary Monty. He takes Monty. He should also take Dale Miller going into turn number 3. Dale Miller up high. Randell with a chance to come through on the inside now as they come out of turn number 4. The track getting hard. The white flag has gone up. It's still Wayne Slade in car number 2. Wayne Slade in 2. Second place will be Colin Stewart in car number 5. Third place, car number 94. Then comes car number 17 from Moe. He'll be followed by Mark Randell in car 78. 75 next. Then car number 9. He'll be followed by car number 51 and then 125. So Martin Healy for mine. I don't think there's anyone that can better him. At this stage, I don't think so. At the moment, Wayne Slade may be in the top. He'll either be second or third. I was only calculating my points quickly, just reading down the sheets of the positions I've taken, but first over the line in a time of 3:28.0. 3:28.0. So we still have a best time of 3:17.84, and that goes to Wayne Dick from Redline in car number 14. That time of 3:20. They've all been pretty consistent. There's been a 3:24.78 for the first one. The highest we've had is about a 3:30 in the second race. And we went down to the 3:21s, 3:22s. We got a 3:19, back to 3:26s. Just prior to that grade of the track, we had a 3:17.84. And now we're back to about the 3:20. So the times have stayed round about the same. Hendrich in car number 240. Gary Hamlin in 202. Horgan in 11. That's the Ballarat 11, the red one. The Rosedale 11, Ashley Fife. Darren Hetherington in car number 76. Right, it's a 10-lapper, 8 left contesting this one. We've lost a few out of this one. Patterson straight to lead there in car number 31. Goes in front of Rick Beck in car number 50 from Bendigo. On the outside comes Hetherington in car number 76. He's pushed high. Up towards the fence he goes. He loses ground to Gary Hamlin from Alex in 202. And have a look at him. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 positions are all bunched together. 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. They can even make it 4 wide as they come down the front straight. It looks like that's what they're vying for. That is Dean Marshall in car number 56. They're having a bit of trouble. On the inside of him, it's Gary Hamlin in car 24. Sorry, it's Stephen Hendrich in car 240. The lead still to Brian Patterson in car number 31. Second place to Rick Beck in car... Oh, gets untidy back in car number 50. Gets it back under control. Creates a bit of a problem there for Gary Hamlin in 202. Darren Hetherington in car number 76 decides, well, it's time to go the outside again. John Horgan from Ballarat in car number 11 is in trouble. He's lost a gear, he's lost something, goes to the infield, or does he? No, he's trying to find it out of turn number 2. Still going down the back chute, but it's Patterson the leader in car number 31. Hetherington to second place as we've got Marshall out and a yellow goes up. A yellow had gone up. So I think it'll only be about 1 lap completed. 2 completed. Dean Marshall in car number 56 goes around in turn number 3. He's got it mobile now. We'll put him to the rear of the field. Costly. Hetherington in car number 76. Then comes Stephen Henrich in car number 240. He's followed by Ashley Fife in car number 11 and bring up the rear of the field Dean Marshall after he spin out in car number 56. 2 down, 8 to go. Patterson the leader. In second place, Rick Beck in car number 50. Hetherington goes immediately to the outside. Looking for that second spot, and he won't be happy with that. He'll be in chase of Patterson. Yes, he gets away with it out of turn number 2. So it's Brian Patterson, the leader. Hetherington second. Then comes back in car number 50. He's followed by Hamblin. No, he's not. He's followed by Hendrich in car 240. Then behind him, Hamblin in car 202. Marshall in 56. And Ashley Fythe from Rosedale in car number 11. Not sounding too healthy, bringing up the rear of the field. Almost identical colours, car 31 and 76. It's Patterson in 31, Hetherington in 76. Patterson untidy. Hetherington comes the outside again. Plenty of drive on the outside of the track today. Darren Hetherington on the outside of Brian Patterson. Patterson in the Valiant. On the outside of him in the Cortina goes Hetherington. So Darren Hetherington has taken the lead in car number 76. He's followed by Brian Patterson running second now in car number 31. Behind them in car number 240 is Stephen Hendrich. He's followed by back in car number 50, Marshall in 56. And then comes car number 11 as 202. Gary Hamlin sits it out in the middle with John Horgan from Ballarat in car number 11. So Hetherington in car number 76 should take this one out. In second place still it's car number 31. He's followed by car number 240. I think then will come Marshall in car number 56. He'll be followed by Beck in car number 50, then Ashley Fythe bringing up the rear in car number 11. But Darren Hetherington doing it nicely in car number 76. Second place at the moment to Brian Patterson in car number 31, but I think he may be taken by Stephen Henrich in car number 240 from Alex. They've got about 3 laps to go. It's Hetherington in car number 76, Patterson in car number 31. Hendrich in car number 240 goes up high, gets untidy, almost puts himself towards the fence, loses a bit of ground on Brian Patterson in car number 31. But it's Hetherington well clear of the field now in car number 76, and that track is getting hard. Second place to Patterson in car number 31. Then comes Hendrich in car number 240. They're followed by Marshall in car number 56. Then comes car number 50 and 11 bringing up the rear of the field. The white flag. The move is on now by Hendrich in car 240 on Patterson in 31. There's no doubt about the winner from Redline, 76, Darren Hetherington. Second place should still go to Patterson in 31. Can he hold at bay? Stephen Hendrich from Alex in 240. I don't know as they come out of turn number 4. I think it will be Patterson by only half a car's length. Brian Patterson, then come Hendrich in car number 240. Marshall in car number 56, Beck in car number 50 and Fythe in car number 11. So that was from position 1 to about 7 as they finished. 6 as it was. Hetherington first over the line in 76, Patterson second in 31, Hendrich third in car 240, fourth place went to Marshall in 56, Beck next in car number 50 and Fythe bring up the rear of the field in car number 11, and that was a 10-lapper. One stoppage in that one, I believe, and the time of 3:22.77. 3:22.77, so our best time not broken yet of a 3:17.84 by Wayne Dick from Redline in car number 14. His new car purchased it during the week. His other car that he used to own, car number 44, we saw that wipe out one of the entrance gates down the opposite end of the circuit. So now we have 2 more heats to go to complete all the heats for the Victorian title for standard saloons. To be a poor man's sport, well, you pick yourself up a cheap car from the wreckers. If you've got one sitting in your backyard, your biggest hassle is getting it towed to wherever you're going to. Not a great deal in work involved in getting one going. They are a standard vehicle. You're not to do anything to them. The only thing you do is put a fuel tank in the back of a jerry can standard or a fuel tank. You can't use the original. You pull out all the interior of the glassware, put it together. You see one up near the judge's box, canteen rather. Here we go. Second last heat as 54 takes the lead, and that's Rick Bell from Alexandra, has taken the lead from Corelli in car number 28. Wilson goes into third place in car number 52, and Cockrell's right up there with him in car number 11. These two guys need the placings. They can't afford to muck around. They can't hesitate. They've got to either stay where they are or get closer up towards the front. They've put on a little bit of breathing space to the guy behind him, John Cossie, in car number 70. James Gill from Bendigo now starts to weave his way through in car number 17 as Ballarat. Stephen Murphy in 44 seems to be a little bit sick in the engine compartment as he come underneath the commentary box. But 54, Rick Bell does it nicely from Alexander. Can he hold Corelli at bay in car number 28? Wilson up high. Cockrell tries to slip through on the inside. He'll be boxed in by Corelli in car number 28. He'll have to go with Wilson. There's no gap between Corelli and Wilson for him to go in inside of Wilson and try to sneak up on the outside of Corelli. He does come on the inside, could be costly as Wilson will go the outside. Cockerell now boxed in behind Mick Corelli in car number 28. Corelli goes high, Cockerell's okay. Wilson, will he allow him to? Corelli doesn't go high. Wilson loses a bit of ground. Cockerell stays behind Corelli. The lead still to Rick Bell in 54. He doesn't care. The big Fairlane puts the foot down, goes the outside. He's in front of Cockerell. He's in front of Corelli. Corelli up high. Cockerell with a chance almost to sneak through and have a look at Wilson. He goes the outside of car 54. Rick Bell, can he take him? He does. Bell back to second, Corelli to third, Cockerell to fourth. Then comes James Gill as they skid around out of turn 3 and 4, but it's all clear. The race will continue. Wilson has done it in car number 52. He needed this one. Second place to Rick Bell from Alex in 54. Then comes Mick Corelli in 28. Cockerell in car number 11 says, I tell you what, if Wilson can do it, I can do it. Doesn't get away with it this time, but he won't give up without a fight. Wilson the leader in car 52. Bell next in 54. Corelli in 28. Cockerell in 11. Now with a chance to go on the outside of Corelli as Corelli got untidy coming out of turn number 4. He sits on the outside, Cockerell. He needs to come up another placing. A little bit high, he gets up on the loose, loses ground, so it's Bell, Corelli, Cockerell. Then comes James Gill, followed by car number 70, John Cozzi. And behind him, Cravino in 94, followed by Bella at 44, but I think he's a lap down. Well, we've still got about 3 laps to go in the lead to Wilson. He does it nicely out in front in car number 52. Second place still to car number 54, Rick Bell. Then comes Mick Corelli in car number 28. Cockerell in car number 11 has to have another go at him. He needs another placing. 2 laps to go. He comes on the outside again of Corelli. Corelli's looking for an outside run on Bell. He won't get it now. Cockerell sits on the outside. He's got to get a little bit lower. He loses ground up on the loose, and he loses again going out of turn number 2. He's got one more opportunity as they come for the white flag. It's Wilson in 52. Then comes car number 54. Corelli gives him a bit of a nudge in the tail, says, look out, son, I'm right behind you. It's car 54. Then car number 28. Cockerell in car number 11. James Gill in car number 17. Cravino in 94. Then comes 44, 70. David Jacoby in 15. Alex at 77 as Wilson takes the lead. Bell, Corelli, Cockerell, James Gill. Then comes Cravino in car number 94. And I tell you what, Wilson needed that one. Cockerell could have done with another placing up, but he'll be in the top half dozen. A Cockerell with a 2, I think it is, with a 5, 2 and a 4 will put him in the top half dozen, so he's in it. It's a 35 lap, well, it could be anybody's race. Wilson now has made himself a little bit better off. He's taken a win in that one in car number 52, so he's got a win, about a 6th, and just looking for his other placing, a 3rd, so he's not too bad in a time of 3:21.49. 3:21.49, and we've got one race to go. One more heat to go before we get onto the final. They'll bring another class of 2 on for the final, let a lot of these cars cool down. They'll have got hot in those 10 laps. It's gone a little bit overcast again. Dark clouds coming over. We'll have to keep the race meeting going. We don't want to be rained out now after putting all this effort in. But a fine win to Wilson in car number 52, first over the line. And another good run, especially for car 54 driver Rick Bell from Alex in car number 54. And third over the line, Mick Corelli in car number 28. He was followed by Cockerell in car number 11, Gill in car number 17, Cravino in 94. They're about the first half dozen placings. Stoppage. I don't think I've seen one since, but they've done it once. You never know. We might fluke it down here at Redline Raceway. With pole setter Damien Bodger in car number 9. Steve Trainer on the outside of him. I don't know what's happened to Reeves in 79. Where has he popped off to? Looks like he's gone outside the circuit. I can't see him out there anywhere. So we've got Bodger on the inside in car number 9. Purdy behind him in 39. Peter Walters has fixed his damage up. He's taken the guard off in car number 44. Then comes Michael Latch in 80. Wayne Dick in car number 14. Behind him, Danny Honeychurch in 93. On the outside, Stephen Trainer will want to win from this position in car number 22, but a guy that might give him a bit of push from Bendigo, Mick Llewellyn in car number 53. Already a win. We'll have a check in a minute to see how he fared in his second heat. Then comes Mike Hume in 85, and from Rosedale in 7, Dean Humphreys. Mick Llewellyn in car number 53 has a win in his first heat. Trying to pick up how he went in his second. He had a sixth in his second heat, Llewellyn in car number 53 from Bendigo. He's well up there with a chance. Stephen Trainer doing reasonably well today, but Mick Llewellyn with the win in this one, well, that'll put him in the top 4. It'll take the girls a couple of minutes that to work out the points, and this is the last event. They've got to add up all the points, and they've got to add up the total amount of points, so we'll be having a short break after this event, I would say. There's no cars lined up at the moment to come out, so we'll be having another short break. I won't be grading the circuit, I don't think. I think the best we'll do is probably saturate it with water. So it's Bodger. The green flag is up. He brings them around. The rest of the field should stay with the pace set. If they want to hang back, that's their problem. Bodger sets the paces. As long as it's not racing pace as they come out of turn number 4, they'll get a drop of the flag and a handy little lead to Bodger in car number 9 if Trainer doesn't decide to pull up beside him. Silly if you don't. They start to rev them. Out of turn number 4 and the flag drops. Bodger, will he take turn number 1? He's up a little bit high. Could allow Mick Purdy to come through on the inside. Steve Trainer gets untidy. So into it, Peter Walters in car number 44 has now gone to third place. Bodger up high. Mick Purdy the leader in car number 39. But look at Peter Walters go on the outside. Oh, and Bodger's put himself over. Young Damien Bodger has gone over at least 4 times. All this action can be picked up on the Rex Harris video productions. St John's ambulance will be right on the scene. He should be okay. They're well strapped in. He went over at least 4 times, went around sideways, and away she went. Just wait to make sure that they get him out of the car okay, and he's not hurt. He's already out, is he? He's okay, because he looks like he's okay, so there's no hassle there. Well done. Nice spill can all be witnessed on the Rex Harris video production camera up here. They are up for sale, the videos. If you're interested in today's meeting, previous meetings, anything from Bendigo to Warrnambool to Hamilton, come up and see Rex Harris or his wife. Damien Bodger sits in his car. He's quite okay. What a spectacular rollover. And that's not the first time that car's been over. That was previously owned by the Cockerell boys, and they've had a few little thrills and spills in that one, so it looks like it's just built into the car. So Damien Bodger in car number 9, he's okay. He's caused a stoppage. If the panel work is together, they give him a push, he can start, but he'll start from the rear of the field. He was well up with the guys that time. He was running in about 3rd or 4th place. Purdy had just taken the lead. He would be kicking himself. He'll bring it up to the front, turn it off. Keep it cool. That's the way, boy. They're just checking his steering, but I've no doubt that young Damien will probably want to go with a bit of a push. Damien Bodger's going to come back out and do it again after that spectacular rollover. No, given he's only a young kid. He's only about 16 years of age. So depending on the car, if he's got steering, the stewards are having a look. He'll be back out and running, but he'll go to the rear of the field because he caused a stoppage. It's a complete restart. They hadn't completed the lap. They only got to turn number 3 before young Damien give us that show of the day. No, it looks like there's something wrong with the car, so bad luck for your guy's front end. You have a look at that right-hand front wheel. She's got a bit of a wobble on it. I wonder why. That's bad luck for Damien. He's happy with himself as he puts the arm out the car and says, I'm okay. That's a wave to Dad. He's okay, the thumb goes up, but the front wheel, she's got a bit of a wobble in it, so young Damien will sit it out and we'll see him in the consolation race. Mick Purdy looks like he's out in car number 39. Not a great deal of damage to the car, surprisingly, for the amount of times it went over. The VSC, of course, won't be very happy because that's their number on the roof that's been squashed a little bit, but she'll panel beat out. The car will be straightened up and we'll see Damien Bodger back, maybe in the consolation race. If not, if he's got some spare wheels. If not, we'll see him here at the next race meeting on the 3rd of February. Peter Walters on pole position. Behind him now, Michael Latch in car number 80. Field down. Then comes the guy that's got the best time so far for 10 laps in a heat. That's Wayne Dick in car number 14. Danny Honeychurch behind him in 93. On the outside, Steve Trainer in 22. Mick Llewellyn in 53. And Dean Humphreys from Rosedale in car number 7 as it's Peter Walters takes the lead into turn 1 and 2 on the outside. Here comes Steve Trainer in car number 22. Then it's Michael Latch in car number 80, followed by Llewellyn, who wants to get up there with him in car number 53. Wayne Dick in car number 14, Honeychurch in 93. And then in car number 17, Humphreys from Rosedale brings up the rear of the field. But it's Peter Walters, car number 44, takes it at the moment from Steve Traynor, starting to pull away, or is he, from Michael Latch in car number 80. Latch with a win would have been handy for him, but he's still in third place. It'll still be very good for him. Traynor to second place. Latch with a chance to come through on the inside, gets untidy in turn number 4. Mick Llewellyn now makes his move from Bendigo. Go Llewellyn, go in car number 53. Then comes Wayne Dick in car number 14, a win, a best time in a 10-lapper, being held up a little bit at this stage. But have a look at this boy out in front, Peter Walters in car number 44. Traynor second in 22. Latch up high. Wayne Dick puts himself around in car number 14. Keeps the engine going. Not going to sit there and wait for them. Gets back on the circuit. The worst he can finish is 7th, so it's valuable points. It's Peter Walters, car 44, Steve Traynor 22. Now Mick Llewellyn's made his move in 53. Michael Latch in car number 80, followed by Danny Honeychurch in car number 93. Then Dean Humphreys in car number 7 from Rosedale, and bringing up the rear of the field after a spin out in turn number 4. It was Wayne Dick in car number 14. It's 44 still leads Peter Walters. Second place, Steve Traynor in car number 22. Third place to Mick Llewellyn in car number 53. Then Michael Latch in car number 80. Danny Honeychurch takes him on the outside now in car number 93, followed by Dean Humphreys from Rosedale in car number 7. And bringing up the rear of the field there is Wayne Dick in car number 14. 44. Steve Traynor second in 22, then Mick Llewellyn in car number 53. Michael Latch in car number 80 as Danny Honeychurch gets in all sorts of trouble in turn number 4, but brings it back on the circuit and loses about 2 places. It's a final 10-lap heat. Peter Walters, 44. He leads Steve Traynor in 22. Then Mick Llewellyn in 53. Michael Latch in car number 80. Then comes Dean Humphreys from Rosedale in car number 7. He's followed by Danny Honeychurch in 93. And Wayne Dick in car number 14 brings up the rear of the field. That's position 7. 2 laps to go. Peter Walters should take it out easily in car number 44. Second place to Steve Traynor in car number 22. Third place to Mick Llewellyn in car number 53. Fourth place to Michael Latch in car number 80. Fifth place to Dean Humphreys from Rosedale in car number 7. Then comes Danny Honeychurch in 93, and there might be a change of placing as Wayne Dick catches him now in car number 14. The white has gone up, there's half a lap to go as he's opposite the commentary box now, the leader. Peter Walters in car number 44. Second place, Steve Traynor could lose it to Mick Llewellyn. I tell you what, he's lucky to get it back. He hurries, and Mick Llewellyn with a chance to come through on the inside. They touch, but it's Traynor in 22, Llewellyn in 53, then Michael Latch in car number 80. Dean Humphreys in car number 7. He'll be followed by Honeychurch in 93, and then Wayne Dick in car number 14 brings up the rear of the field. And that's the completion of the heats. Plenty of heats, plenty of action. Great spectacular rollover by young Damien Bodger in car number 9. Saw Mick Purdy disqualified in that one in car number 39 by Stewart Arthur Tull. I believe it was for travelling through a red flag for 1 lap. When the red flag comes up, you stop. The last one, a good time, a 3:19.95. Not the best, but a 3:19.95. Are any of those times near a record?
No, 3:06.
3:06, what, for 10 laps?
10 laps, yeah.
Jesus. Well, they weren't anywhere near a record today. A 10-lap record stands at about 3:06. And our best time is a 3:17, so it's 11 seconds out, just over a second a lap. So, but a good time to Redline 14, Wayne Dick in a new car with the best time in the 10-lap heat, a time of 3:17.84. The last one went a time of 3:19.95. So times very, very close on all the heats. So it's going to be a great final. Just save your car. Don't thrash it. 35 laps. The guys out in front will go and go and go. Will they wear their cars out, wear themselves out? Well, we're going to find out. You've got to be in it to win it. Stay there. Just keep your car mobile. Keep out of trouble. Stay out of everybody's way. Let the other cars in front that are flying, let them die off one by one. Who knows? The guy at the rear of the field in car number 17, Tom Johnson, and maybe Steve Hendrich in car number 240 could win this Victorian Championship. It's a Victorian Championship. Presentations will be immediately after this, and I'll be presented with their trophies and sashes by the President of the VSC, Mr. Alan Jones. We'll introduce you to him. Or him to you. After the race, the flag is down. We're into it. The Victorian title is underway. Hetherington, 76, Healy, 94, Slade in car number 2. He's had 2 for 12 months. He's up high, he loses ground. Mick Llewellyn from Bendigo. Look at this boy go, sneaks through on the inside of Wayne Slade. Slade sideways. And now comes James Gill from Bendigo. Oh, around goes Wayne Slade. Does he keep it going? Yes, he does, but we have got a caution, so there's no laps completed. We have a caution. Goodness gracious me, Wayne Slade in car number 2 had spun around, but he got himself back into racing mode. We have a complete restart. There'll be no penalties on that one. Oh, have a look at that. Peter Walters in car number 44 rides it out in the centre. He wiped the other side out, hitting the gate. He wiped this other side in, trying to avoid an accident with a spin out by Wayne Slade in car number 2, and he can thank his lucky stars, Wayne Slade in car number 2. They'll try and pull the panel work off car number 54 as long as he doesn't unbelt and doesn't hop out of the car by the time to go. Oh, Mark Randall's in trouble in car number 78. He's out of it. What a shame. What a great disappointment for Mark Randall in car number 78. No fault of his. There's 5 cars gone to the centre already. We've got, let's have a look. Rick Bell from Alex in car number 54 has gone to the centre. We've got Tom Johnson in car number 17. We've got David Jacoby in 15, the 2 reservists sitting out there waiting to go. Will they get a start now? They hadn't completed a lap. The race may continue. If we've got 2 out, those 2 may start from the rear of the field. They're in with a chance. Tail enders revving up. Healy brings them around nicely. Will he outpace the Centura on the outside in the turn number 1? Healy the leader. Slade on the outside. This is giving a chance for the track to dry out. It's going to be hot and dusty by the time they've finished this 35 laps. They get around so far and have a look at them. They're all bunched up. The tail enders, the leaders. It's Healy in 94. Slade in car number 2. Hetherington. Oh, and round goes Slade again. And that's just about cost him rear of the field. If the red has to come up, he'll be rear of the field. Wilson in trouble in car number 52 as he's given the driving under protest flag. The race continues. They're not waiting. Slade stuck in turn number 4. The yellow goes up. We have a yellow. Slade will go to the rear of the field. He created that problem. Goodness gracious me, you wouldn't believe it. Car number 2, Wayne Slade, will have to be penalised this time to the rear of the field. He's done the same thing as the previous one. This time he caused the yellow to come up. Couldn't get going. Created a problem. Rear of field for Wayne Slade in car number 2. I've no doubt about that one this time. He caused the stoppage. He's asking the stewards what for. Well, I don't think he's got an argument on this one. Right, it's a complete restart. We're going to try for a 3rd time lucky. Alan Richardson from Alexandria in car number 77. So we've lost another one. All of these problems created by one car, car number 2, Wayne Slade. Spun out in the first start in turn number 3, but he got himself going and the others were a little bit quick in throwing their cars around. Now James Gill, nothing touching his panel work, waiting for his opening to pull back into the right grid position. Steve Traynor, move up 1 position. Wilson goes up. Now he's in with a chance, Wilson from Bendigo in car number 52. Already an ex-champion, and wonder if he can do it again. Don't give Slade up yet now. He would have to settle down and try and get through these cars. It's a 35 lapper. He could still do it. He's given away the best chance he had outside front. Alexander 77 back into it. Got to be in it to win it. That's if we get started. They're not waiting any longer. They're letting them go. The first 12 and 14 were all bunched together. Makes it a bit hard for the tail end as Alexander 77 will have to pull to the infield, I think. There's Bayer. Panel work rubbing on the tyres. Healy in 94 lead. Steve Trainer second now in 22, followed by Darren Hetherington in 76. Then comes Ian Wilson in car number 52, Mick Llewellyn in 53, Wayne Dick in car number 14, James Gill in car number 17. Mick Corelli in car number 28, followed by Dale Miller in 75, and Cockrell goes the outside in car number 11. Going through with him there in car number 15 is Jose Grizzy as Alex 77 goes back into the infield. The circuit has dried out. We'll have dust galore. Healy, Trainer in trouble as Hetherington comes through on the inside. Nudge, nudge, budge, budge as they go through. Cockrell now on the outside in car number 11. It's a 35 lapper. Don't push it too hard, boys. You've got plenty of racing to go. Healy pulls away to a good lead. He's got a safe lead at the moment in car number 94. When they catch the tail enders, that's when the problem will begin. Healy, Hetherington, Trainer, Wilson, Llewellyn, Wayne Dick, then comes Cockrell, James Gill, then comes Llewellyn, Dale Miller, then comes from Jose Grizzick in car number 15. 94 Healy, not pulling away. I thought he was pulling away there from Hetherington, but Hetherington seems to be closing the gap. Then comes Steve Trainer in car number 22. Ian Wilson in car number 52 decide now's the time to make the move. He's got 35 laps and he goes the outside. Mick Llewellyn there with a chance to take him on the inside. Cockrell right up there with him in car number 11. Then comes Wayne Dick in car number 14 trying to sneak through on the inside of Cockrell. Cockrell up high. Wayne Dick now with a chance to sneak through on the inside as Wilson goes the high line again. Cockrell decides that's the way to go and he sticks on the outside with Wilson. It's Martin Healy, 94, Hetherington in 76, Trainer in 22. Wilson loses a bit of ground in car number 52. Mick Llewellyn tries to sneak through, he gets through on the inside in turn number 3 in car 53. Then it's Cockrell in 11. Wilson towards the fence, just misses the fence, but Cockrell now takes him on the inside. Cockrell's moved up a place, goes to 5th, goes to 4th as he takes Llewellyn. He loses ground, he's up high. Wilson with a chance to come back at him. Llewellyn in 53, Trainer in 22, and Cockrell sits the outside. So Llewellyn now with a chance. He goes through on the inside. Cockrell high. Wilson gets him back in car number 52. Places 4, 5 and 6 are changing left, right and centre. Wayne Dick stays with them. Llewellyn stays with them. They're all up there. Llewellyn goes to 3rd place. Trainer to 4th and Wilson gets him on the inside as Trainer comes back on the pole. He nudges the front of Ian Wilson's car, car number 52. He's all clear but he's stuck on the corner. We may have a yellow in a moment if the car doesn't fire up. Silly Wilson should have taken off as a yellow comes up. We have a yellow now. Wilson stuck on turns 3 and 4. Everybody driving hard. I don't think it was anything intentional. Wilson in car number 52. A little bit of help maybe, I don't know. So the placings are Healy in 94, Hetherington 76, Llewellyn in 53, Trainer in 22, then Cockrell in car number 11. We've got 8 laps completed, still plenty to go. No, none of the cars seem to be boiling at this stage. There doesn't seem to be steam coming out from anywhere. So Healy in 94 from Hetherington in 76. This now closes the gap. Mick Llewellyn next in car number 53. Then Steve Trainer in 22. Cockrell in car number 11. James Gill from Bendigo in car number 17. In front of him goes Wayne Dick in car number 14. Llewellyn in 28. No, James Gill, then Llewellyn. Sure, but I think that Ian Wilson may have been given the black flag for not starting his car in that bottom corner. I don't know. Stewards are speaking to him. There's 3 stewards officiating the race. being spoken to. We'll find out the outcome shortly. Trying to have an eavesdrop and see what's going on. I don't know whether I'll find out or not. Wilson shaking his head, not happy with the decision. Goes back into what? Goes to rear of the field, Wilson in car number 52. So Wilson in 52, getting up to about 3rd or 4th place. Now goes to the rear of the field. There's only 8 laps to go. They've got millions more to go. So in with a chance. All he's got to do is start pegging down the other cars, but it's Indian Fire start. It's almost half a lap between first and rear of the field now with the start that's about to begin. And here we go as they're lined up. It's Healy in 94, Hetherington in 76, Llewellyn in 53, Trainer in 22, Cockrell in car number 11. The surprise package at the moment, I think Wayne Dick in car number 14, James Gill from Bendigo in 17, Mick Llewellyn in car number, Mick Corelli in car number 28. Then comes car number 5. That's Colin Stewart. He's followed by Dale Miller in 75. 8 down and plenty to go as Cockrell goes on the outside. He's taken Trainer in 22. He's after Mick Llewellyn in car number 53. Healy in 94 still leads. Hetherington in car number 76 for second. Llewellyn for third in 53. Cockrell up high. Will he lose ground as Healy gets untidy? Gets it back under control. Comes in front of Hetherington. The race will continue as Cockrell goes to 3rd place now. He's after Hetherington. He's on the outside of Darren Hetherington in car number 76. He's still up high. Llewellyn with a chance to come back at him down the back chute as they go into turn number 3. Cockrell doing it the hard way. He's on the outside. He's getting driver, is he? It looks like he is. He's still on the outside of Llewellyn. If he gets him, he'll get Hetherington. If he gets Hetherington, will he get Healy? Who knows? Cockrell makes the move in car number 11. Jamie Cockrell in car number 11 now in pursuit of the leader. The stoppage has done him good. Here he goes on the outside of Healy. He's up high. He loses ground. He loses too much ground. He's gone from 2nd back to 3rd, maybe to 4th. He makes it 3 wide into turn number 1. Can't afford to muck around. Healy in trouble in 94. He's only just holding him at bay. We had a problem down the bottom corner. It's cleared itself. Hetherington now trying to go to the lead. Cockrell goes with him. Llewellyn's with him. Look at these first 4. They're fighting for it. 5th place at the moment goes to Jose Grizik in car number 15. In trouble is Colin Stewart in car number 5 as he cuts the corner. And James Gill from Bendigo in car number 17 goes around. Still got the car mobile, looking for first gear. Has he stalled? Yes, he has. He's trying to start as he rolls to the infield. There's no flag up at this stage, and the tussle still continues out in front. Healy, Hetherington, Cockrell, Llewellyn. Then comes Grizik in car number 15, Trainer. And Wayne Slade has worked his way up from the rear of the field. He hasn't given up the fight. It's 35 laps. There's tons more to go. Healy, Hetherington, Cockrell, Llewellyn. Then comes Grizik in car number 15. James Gill a lap down in car number 17. So it's Wayne Slade next in car number 2, followed by Dale Miller. Wilson is about to be lapped. He's lost all concentration now in the big fair lane. Bad luck there for Ian Wilson, but that's a racing game. The leader's up with the tail enders, and very surprised to see Brian Patterson up the rear end there in car number 31. He holds his line. Healy pulls out just in front of Hetherington. He's going to have to go high. They're all going to have to go high. Mick Llewellyn with a chance to come back at Cockrell, but Cockrell drives superbly on the outside in car number 11. It's car number 94, Healy leads. Hetherington 2nd, Cockrell 3rd, Llewellyn in 4th place, and Cockrell up high, giving Llewellyn a chance to come back. Cockrell will have to get his car back down on the low line. He's going to lose here. It's 35 laps, a long way to go. Healy, Hetherington, Cockrell, Llewellyn, Patterson a lap down. Then comes Jose Grizik in car number 15, followed by Wayne Slade. And have a look at the first 4 still bunched together. 5 not too far back, as is 6 who started from the rear of the field after his first 2 stoppages. 94, 75, 11. I tell you what, this Martin Healy is holding at bay Hetherington. He opens up a little bit of breathing space, about 3 cars lengths. Can he hold it? The track is black, it's hard. Hetherington to second. Healy high. Hetherington with a chance. He goes the outside run. Here we go. The move is on. He decides to pull in. He knows Cockerell's sitting on his tail. He won't open the gate. Cockerell doing the high line. He knows how to drive the high line. We've seen him in the last previous laps. 1, 2 and 3. Starting to pull away from Llewellyn in car number 53. Then comes Jozo Grizik in car number 15. I'll get that right in a minute. Then comes Wayne Slade in car number 2. Then we have a tussle. James Gill, Dale Miller, and from Rosedale in car number 5, Colin Stewart. First 5 places, 94. Oh, he's gone. Martin Healy's gone in 94. Martin Healy puts himself around in 94. He's got to come back onto the circuit. He's lost ground. He's lost the game. On round about lap 19 or 20 with 15 to go, Martin Healy from the front to the rear in one big hit. Boy, he shakes the head. He's mad with himself. Overdrove it. A little bit too hard. Pressure applied by Hetherington and Cockerell. Now Cockerell in pursuit of a Victorian title. His brother wears 2 on his modified production B Saloon. Can young Jamie be the first one in the family with a Victorian title in car number 11? Can he peg down the Cortina of Hetherington's car number 76? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no, but he's still got to keep the car going for another 15 laps. Llewellyn in 53. Are they winding him in? I don't know. Then comes Jozo Grizik in car number 15. They're followed by Wayne Slade in car number. It's got 15 laps to go. The race is nowhere near finished. Healy from 1 to rear in just 1 fraction of a second. Unbelievable. Hetherington opens the gap on Cockerell. Cockerell starting to blow smoke. Jamie Cockerell in car number 11 is blowing smoke out of his car. Will it hold together for another 15 laps? He's running second. He had a chance for first. It's breathing heavy. Have a look at the smoke coming out. I'm not sure whether it's tyre or engine. I think it might only be tyre. If it is and he blows it, he'll be in trouble. He's driving to conserve now, Cockerell in car number 11. Just going to drive a steady race. Stay in front of Mick Llewellyn from Bendigo in 53. Can he do so? I think it's going to be Hetherington in car number 76. Cockerell for second in car number 11. Third place to Mick Llewellyn in 53. Not for much longer because Wayne Slade is pegging him down. And I tell you what, this Llewellyn, I think he may peg down Jamie Cockerell in car number 11. This will be bad luck for young Jamie. He was within reach of a Victorian title. We won't give him away yet. There's 10 laps to go. Anything can happen. 10 laps. Cockerell second. Llewellyn pegs him down. He sits on his bumper. Wayne Slade sits with him. Goes the outside. I think he's going to be the boy to watch, Wayne Slade in car number 2. But this boy from Redline, Darren Hetherington in car number 76, would be laughing. He's got to keep it under control. Cockerell in trouble. He's up high. Llewellyn is about to take him on the inside. He's got the foot flat to the floor. Has he got the power? No, Cockerell still fights him on the outside. Cockerell on the outside, Llewellyn on the inside as they go down the back chute. And Llewellyn car outpowers the Cockerell. Is the tyre giving him trouble? I don't know. Will he come back? But Hetherington doing it nicely. Llewellyn second. In third place, Cockerell. The passengers winding them in. Can they catch Hetherington? I doubt it. Third place to Cockerell. Fourth place to Wayne Slade. Then comes car number 5, Colin Stewart. It's Hetherington in car number 76. About 28. Somebody's blown a tyre. We had a bang just in front of the box here. So Dale Miller goes around in turn number 4. He's all clear. Sounded like a tyre popped on one of these cars. Hetherington slowed down a little bit. Llewellyn in 53 still going. Well, whatever it was, all the tyres seem to be up. Darren Hetherington still leads in car number 76. Mick Llewellyn for second place at the moment in car number 53. Third place to Jamie Cockerell in car number 11. Wayne Slade has a go at him now in car number 2. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go in the Victorian title. When they finally got themselves together, it's Hetherington in 76, Llewellyn in 53. Healy the most disappointed man here today as Cockerell loses third place now to Wayne Slade in car number 2. He still hangs on to 4th. Maybe He's done a tyre, Cockerell, in car number 11, I think. Inside left doesn't look too healthy, but he still holds it okay. 2 laps to go. Cockerell's done a tyre. Looks like the wheel's going to fall off. Cockerell in car number 2. The front left-hand wheel, it looks like it's gone. Hetherington's going in 76. Hetherington's gone. Llewellyn in 53. Wayne Slade in 2. The white flag coming up. Cockerell for 3rd. Can he hang on to it? Llewellyn in 53. Wayne Slade in 2. Boy, what a change. Cockerell in 3. Llewellyn 53. Llewellyn, Slade, Cockerell. Then comes car number 5 from Rosedale. That's Colin Stewart. And here comes Wayne Slade on the outside. It's Llewellyn 53. Slade on the outside. Llewellyn takes the Victorian title from Slade. Cockerell 3rd. Stewart 4th. And 5th place will go, I think, then to James Gill in car number 17. And Cockerell just finishes 3rd in the Victorian title. But boy, action-packed racing here at Redline Raceway. We saw Martin Healy lead for 3/4 of the race in car number 94. He spins it out, he loses, goes to the rear of the field. Then Rodney Hetherington takes over the lead in car number 76. 2 laps to go and Hetherington dies in car number 76. Mick Llewellyn from Bendigo in car number 53 takes a checkered flag. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Mick Llewellyn from Bendigo first over the line. Second over the line, Slade. 3rd over the line, Cockerell in car number 11. 4th place, I think, would go to car number 5 from Rosedale. Mick Llewellyn, give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen, from Bendigo, stuck it out all the way in car number 53, and he told me Ian Wilson would be his big surprise package. Well, he surprised himself, and I tell you what, he ought to thank his passenger for that. He reeled them in one by one. Commiserations to, of course, to Peter Healy in car number 94, but he went out with about 15, 20 laps to go. But for Darren Hetherington in car number 76, I tell you what, it'd just about make your heart bleed. 2 laps to go. He was coming for the white flag and the car dies. Llewellyn, now the new Victorian champion. 2nd over the line was Wayne Slade in car number 2. 3rd over the line, Jamie Cockerell in car number 11. 4th over the line, Colin Stewart in car number 5. And looking for 5th place, just waiting for the girls to work it out. While they do that, we'll get down there with the microphone and we'll do our presentations. We'll get Alan Jones. And that was a time of 11:52.61, so that is a record for 35 laps because it's the first 35 lap we've done here at Redline Raceway. In just a moment. The drivers that happy over there, they don't want to come over and get their trophies and sashes, but if you gentlemen would like to come over now, we'll do the presentations. We've still got a couple of more races to go, but I think the happiest man here today would be Mick Llewellyn in car number 53. And he's washing it all down with a nice cold can of cake too. Right, we've got Mick Llewellyn's up here. We need Wayne Slade. Is he on his way up here? Right, ladies and gentlemen, if we got the first 3 place getters here, Mick Llewellyn, Wayne Slade and Jamie Cockerell in 4th place to Colin Stewart. We're going down to 4th place. We're only doing 3? Only the first 3, I'm sorry. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Alan Jones, the president of the VSC, and he'll go through it. It's Mick Llewellyn in car number 53 who took out the title. Wayne Slade 2nd in car number 2. Yep. He's just writing this down so he doesn't forget. Wayne Slade in car number 2 and Jamie Cockerell in car number 11. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alan Jones will present the trophies to these drivers, and congratulations to all those and commiserations to the rest of them, particularly to Hetherington in car number 76, but never mind, there's always next year. Mr. Alan Jones. All right, then I'd like to call up first place getter first. We're going to do 3rd. I want to do 3rd. Little sister wants to do 3rd first. Jamie Cockerell, if you'd like to step forward and get your... Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. That's the guy in car number 11, fought all the way on the outside for lap after lap. Did a fine job. Congratulations, Jamie. Well done, mate. Check your front end when you go home, boy. Right there. Alan, you'd like to say a few words, or we give it straight over to young Jamie? We'll give it to Jamie. Well done, Jamie.
Thanks, Riley. First of all, I'd like to thank my brother for giving me the tyres. If it wasn't for the tyres, I wouldn't have went anywhere. I'd like to thank Brett Pittman from Pittman Automotive for tuning my car up. You got it running really well. Craig Shaw being my pit crew. And my little sister Melissa. Thanks a lot. Oh, I'd also like to thank the Belmont Club because it was a bloody good day. Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. So Jamie Cockrell, third over the line in car number 11. Second went to a guy, had a bit of trouble in the first takeoff, had a bit of trouble in turn number 3 down there. And then later on, after the restart down, he relegated to the rear of the field, but come back to take second, and what a great job. Wayne Slade in car number 2 for second. Wayne, if you'd like to step forward. On behalf of the club and the VSC, mate, congratulations on the job well done. I'm sure that you were disappointed when you were put to the rear of the field, but by gee, you fought back well and well done. So on behalf of the VSC and Redline Speedway, we'd like you to accept the sash and trophy. You'll be proudly able to display those. At least you won't have to change your sign writing, mate. It's a bit of a shame. Well done. Wayne's got a few words, and I guess he's got a few sponsors and helpers to thank.
I don't know what to say, really.
Man, a few words.
I don't know, I'd just like to thank everybody that's helped me on the car through the week, including Tommy and me missus. I'm a bit annoyed, but I suppose from where I ended up, you know, it took a bit to get up there. There wasn't enough laps. That's all I can say anyway. Thanks a lot.
Wasn't enough laps. Geez, 35, mate. We couldn't take any more up in the box, I can tell you. They only needed one more, did he? All right, well, we'll go and check the lap sheet, see if we can get one more lap out. Right, first place goes to very happy guy, and here he comes, Mick Llewellyn from Bendigo in car number 53. Congratulations. Where's your co-pilot, mate? Where is he? I'd like him to come up here. Where's the co-pilot of Llewellyn's car? The guy that's got the fishing reel and was reeling the cars in as they went down here. All you could see him was winding the arm in the car. Well done, Mick. Great job. I spoke to you early on. You reckon that Wilson was going to give you a hard time. You didn't tell me you were going to go so quick, though. On behalf of the VSC and Redline, mate, we'd like you to accept the sash and trophies. And what a great race, mate, and I'm sure you'd be the happiest guy in Australia today. Well done, Mick.
Yeah, I'd like to thank a few people. I'd like to thank Ian Wilson for his help. I wouldn't be here today without him. And thank Darren Tyndall for his help in the car today. And Redline, I'd like to thank Redline too. It's a terrific track.
Well done. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Mick Llewellyn from Bendigo in car number 53. Right, Alan, would you like to say a few words before we get on with this next race? Consolation race coming up for the non-qualifiers. Oh, champagne. Let's open. A bit of bubbly going on here in a minute. Don't forget I helped you, Mick. Mr. Alan Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Just on behalf of the VSC, I'd like to thank Redline. I think they've prepared a great track for the first VSC Standard Saloon title. I think it was a great race once they eventually got it going. I think everybody in the crowd would have thoroughly enjoyed the racing the boys put on. I think it was excellent. I'd like to congratulate the winners, first, second and third, and all the other people who participated in the event from all over the state. I think it was a great event. Thanks very much.
Right, thanks very much, Alan. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that race. The guys are about to share a little bit of bubbly out here. They're going to shake, and away they go. I'll get out of the way just in case it comes this way. There's one thing for sure. All I can say is that's a bloody... Hey, listen, Mick, don't open that one. I'll drink it. Don't waste it like that. I've got 3 more races to go, getting dry in the throat. Righto, drivers, if you'd like to clear your cars out of the way, we've got 3 or 4 more races to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't go yet. Plenty more racing to go. Non-consolation race for the standard saloons. We've got the B modified productions to come out and the mini modifieds. Give these guys a great hand as they go around the circuit. That's Mick Llewellyn hopping onto the truck now. He'll be standing in the middle up the front somewhere, hanging on. Jamie Cockrell with the hat on in the blue hat, running in 3rd place. And of course, Wayne Slade with the red sash on in drove car number 2 from the rear to 2nd place. Absolutely brilliant. As they go around, ladies and gentlemen, give them a hand. A great race from start to finish. We had trouble getting it started, but once we did, we were well into it. The checkered flag. Happy Mick Llewellyn. Give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen, as they go around. 1, 2 and 3. Mick Llewellyn in the middle. On the right side, close to the fence, is Jamie Cockrell coming in 3rd, and Wayne Slade on the outside of him, who come in 2nd in car number 2. Righto, we'll get the other drivers to clear their cars. We'll clear the circuit. We'll get underway with a consolation race. I think it's still trophies to be won, so away we go with the drop of the green flag. Still 13 cars, still mobile. After the 20 starters out in front, we used 3 reserves. I think it was, or 2 reserves.